Hey, this is my first talking YouTube video ever. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try. And I didn't really know what I was doing here, but I was just being random. I don't know. Well, anyways, look at those cute starfish nails. I'm so excited to show y'all them and how to do them. So I'm gonna show the prep, the application, and then the nail art. And right now I am doing my prep, which I am first starting with pushing back my cuticles. When I do this on my clients, I sometimes will push back their cuticles. It's just depending on how much cuticle they have, but most of the time I'll just go in straight with the sanding band, like I show in the next clip. So now I am buffing the shine off of my natural nails, and I go at a low speed of 3 RPMs just because I don't want to use a higher speed because you could definitely damage the nail plate. And I do this with all my clients. I use a low speed with the sanding band and then with the cuticle bit, which will be shown in the next few clips. Okay, so now that I buffed all the shine off of my natural nails, I'm going in with my cuticle bit. I think it's from Melody Susie, but I have to double check. I go forward first, and then I go in reverse, just, going opposite with the cuticle bit of where it wants me to go. And I use the speed 3 RPMs again for both forward and reverse. The drill that I use is Melody Susie, so I'll link it in the description, and the lowest it can go is 3 RPMs. So after I'm done with all the filing and stuff, I go in and I just brush all the debris off, and in the next clip you'll see that I spray alcohol and then I brush even more of the stuff off just to have a clean surface for when I cut my cuticles after I clean my nails off. Are clean, I go in and I cut my cuticles. The brush also helps push the cuticle up so you're able to see what you need to cut. I'll do this on some of my clients, but most of the time, if their cuticles are good, then I won't have to cut them, and I could, in my prep with the buffing and the cuticle bit, will just be fine. But I like to cut my cuticles just because I like the clean look. But yeah, and then sometimes I'll just get too happy, too scissor happy, and just cut everything off. But that's bad. I just like to do it. Okay. Okay, so now we're kind of heading into the application process, but the tips that I'm using are from Aprez and they're long square. So when I measure the size of the tips, I always look sidewall to sidewall like I'm showing there. It's a tight fit and that there's no like gaps or anything, because if there's gaps there's lifting, but if it's too big then there's also going to be lifting, so it has to be perfect. So I'm just sizing the tips right now, making sure they fit, and then I'll go in, if I need to, I'll file the edges and make it so they fit perfectly. And in this step I am dehydrating my nails, and I usually do it twice just because it's like a little security blanket type thing, but yeah, I don't know why, I just like it. It makes me feel better about my prep. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, now we're gonna prime with my favorite primer, which is the Young Nails Protein Bond. I get this off of Young Nails website, just like I get my tips. I get it off of a Aprez website, but you can get them on Amazon. But yeah, I just use this and I've had amazing retention. I always cover the full nail in primer. I don't know why some people just cover a little strip or something. That I've never had like good retention with that, so I always cover the full nail and make sure and not to get it on my skin or anything. So I just let the primer sit and dry for a little bit so I could put the glue on my nail. I always put a thin little layer of glue on all 5 of my nails and will flash cure it under the little light for either 5, 10, 15 seconds, just depending on like the time that I have or how lazy I am. I don't know. But yes, and the glue that I'm using is it's not my Aprez glue. I always use Aprez nail glue on all my clients. Except I got this glue from a beauty convention, and I always use the products that I don't use on my clients on myself, just so I can get rid of them and use them up and not waste them. Okay, yay, we got to the application part. So I always do a little layer of glue on the base of the nail first and then add a blob and slowly slide it up. For me, this helps to not flood the cuticle and just give me a clean, even application. Then after that, I'll flash cure it in the lamp, again, maybe 10-15 seconds each nail, and just so I feel like I know it's secure. And this lamp is so good because it literally like cures so fast. And then yeah, I'll do that for all 5 nails. Okay, so as you can see, we're at the pinky, and I always have a problem with flooding the cuticles of the pinky. I have no idea why, but my problem solving solution is to just cut the edges or the excess glue off, and then rub with acetone and alcohol, and then file it during my filing process after I'm done curing it and stuff. Okay, quick little cookie break. I made these myself, and they turn out so bomb. But after I'm done with the application, I put the nails in the lamp 2 times for 60 seconds. Again, it's like another little safety security blanket type thing. It just makes me feel comfortable that they're like locked in. But now I'm at the filing step where I'm sealing the cuticles with my drill. I believe this is a Panabit, and I just drill the cuticles, make sure that they're flush with the natural nail. Don't hit the natural nail, but make sure they're flush. And after that, I will use my sanding bit again, and I'll sand the nail tip down and make sure that there's a rough surface for the gel to stick on. I still don't know why I do it, but I do it. Okay, so after the sanding and sealing the cuticle, I'll seal the cuticle even more with some acetone and just blend it into my nail. I know some people say they have problems. I've never had a problem with doing this, and I actually feel like it has helped my retention even more. So now we're on to the base coat, and we're getting closer to the nail art, but I use the base coat again. I don't really think it's necessary, but I like having a smooth surface after like filing the shine off of the nail tips. And I still don't know, like, I'm still trying to figure out if I should. I feel like it wastes a lot of time, especially when I have clients, but I've been doing this since the beginning, and it's like, it's scary, like, just giving it up, but yeah. So I'm just using base coat now to have a smooth surface. Okay, now we're getting into nail art. So I'm using this Milky White polish by Rarsham. I don't know if you pronounce it that way, but I use their nude polishes, and they're so good. I love them. And I only use 1 coat of the Milky White just because you'll see that I'll add a glitter on top, and it's so cute. But yeah. Yay, now we're getting into the fun stuff. So the gel polishes I'm using for the base as well are by Ball Pit Shop. I absolutely love her. She honestly makes the best polishes ever, and I have all of her collections, and she's just such a big inspiration for me. And those are the colors I'm using for the base colors, like I'm showing here with the press-ons that I made. So cute. I'm going to use a different one for each nail. Okay, we're done. Aren't they so cute? I love the colors so much. Now we're using solid nail glue to form the actual starfish. I got this one off of Amazon. It came in a 2-pack, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna handle it because I don't want to touch it. I don't want to get an allergy. But I end up using a silicone tool to get a little piece off. Remember, it's so bad to touch gel products with your bare hands because you can get an allergic reaction, and then we don't want that. That would be that's bad. I then put the gel onto my nail, and I form it the triangle, the spikes of the starfish. I form it with my fingers just to get a little base shape. She's kind of messy. She kind of doesn't look like a star. She's a little funky, but that's when we shape it with the silicone tool. And this is such a long process, so I only recorded 1 star. By this point, I was already so tired of doing stars just because I did them 5 times already for the press-ons, so I knew that this was going to be a while. I just didn't feel like recording all of it. But you just have to have patience, and they'll come out amazing. Okay, so here's the finished product of the stars. They came out so cute, and now we're gonna polish the stars, and I use these jelly polishes from a cart. They're so cute. I love them. And really what I didn't use any nail art brushes or anything. I just used the brush from the bottle and kind of floated the gel polish around. Try not to add too much, and because I did, and I accidentally flooded one of the sides of the starfish, and I had to drill it off. So it was a whole process, and I think I showed in one of the clips. But yeah, I wanted more pigment, so I kept putting more and more. But yeah, and then after this, I'm gonna add the glitter, and I don't add a top coat on top of the stars. I just add the glitter straight onto the gel polish. Okay, so we're almost done. I finished the stars and added the glitter on top, and now I'm using my rhinestone glue. Honestly, one of the best rhinestone glues out there. I have long retention with my gems. And then I'm gonna put the gems that I'm gonna use. I honestly don't know where they're from. I don't know where the glitters are from, but they are like these iridescent bubble ball nails or bubble ball charms. Like there. And they just fit so perfectly with the nails. So I just place all of those around, and I do that for all 5 fingers. Okay, we finished, and I'm gonna add top coat now. I'm showing that it says chrome top coat, but I didn't use any chrome. I just wanted the extra sparkle if there was some in there. And I just top coat all 5 of the nails, and yeah, that's basically it. I also top coat the charms too, but they came out so cute, so I hope y'all like them. Lastly is the cuticle oil, just to finish it all off, and I'm obsessed. They came out so freaking cute. I love them. I hope y'all like them, and if there's any tutorials y'all would like me to see, or y'all would like to see, I don't know how this works, but yeah, I have another one coming out soon, I think.